Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode. And y'all already know we got to start with our instrumental lead. Which will be, this song by Lily Peaches. I'm not gonna lie, it's so fire. It's so fire. Y'all can call her crazy, but she definitely made a bop. I'm not even gonna lie. She made a bop with this. I ain't even gonna hold her. Okay, let's get into today's episode. What are we going to talk about? We're going to get into, where is it at? We're going to be discussing, the love, wait, let me pull it up. We're going to be getting into the Love Island reunion. Oh man, y'all, this reunion was so messy, it's not even funny. Let me just start off with this. I know a lot of the Casa girls got a lot of hate. obviously because of the display of, you know, what happened. Everybody knows what happened with Costa. And let me just say this. I will say this. The hate that they got, they don't deserve. But what I will also say is that when it comes to like how people responded to Leah's reaction in terms of how she talked to Andrea and stuff like that, you got to realize Leah was portrayed like a evil queen in Love Island. Obviously, whoever was doing the cutting and editing was trying to portray people a certain way. It's pretty obvious. I remember in one interview, Leah said, when the Costa girls came in, I mean, not the Costa girls, when someone new had came in, she was like, "Oh, you're nice," basically alluding to the assumption that she was mean because of the way that she was being portrayed on the show, and however they were well, by the way that they were displaying and cutting and editing certain parts and putting in, and she was like, why would you think that? And so it's obvious that, you know, she didn't know that they were portraying her in a certain light, and that's why, you know, a lot of people don't like Leah or Janae. Like, for example, with Janae. Now, one thing I would say about this reunion that really upsetted me was, where was Janae versus Connor? Where was Janae? They spent 20 minutes detailing the incident with the whole backseat. We don't care, okay? Honestly, I believed Leah when she said that she, you know, I could most definitely tell that it was more to the story. It was pretty obvious that Leah wasn't lying, because she wouldn't just sit there and cry for no reason. Like, come on now. It was pretty obvious that they was lying, and I get that they wanted to prove that. Yeah, well, guess what? I didn't really care about that, even though I'm glad that they, you know, finally came out and spoke about it, which they should have been did that, to be honest with you. But I wanted to see Connor versus Janae, because Connor was talking a lot of heavy stuff too. Even though, and I know everybody feel like Daniela was ganged up on, but you gotta realize Daniela was talking a hella crap about them. Man, soon as she got out that villa, she was talking crap. Going on shows talking about them. So their reaction to her was warranted, especially Leah's. Okay, especially Leah's, and definitely Aaron too. Aaron deserved every bit of it. Calling them idiots. This ain't Friendship Island. Let me tell you something. Yes, this is Love Island. Everybody deserves to find love. Let me also say this. Every season is different. Every season has a different group of people, even though I haven't even watched the previous seasons, and I don't even know if I want to watch the previous seasons, because honestly, this is the only season I need to watch, to be for real. I can watch this season over and over and over and over and over and over again to be for real for y'all, but I don't know if I'm going to watch the other seasons. I don't think I am. But Aaron has done some messed up. When they found out about the going in Daniela's, I'm like, are you serious, Aaron? But I wasn't really surprised, because Aaron always gave off easy. He always gave off easy, and I was so happy for Kayla to not cry, and I was so happy for Kayla not crying. I mean, I was so happy because she let this man. I wouldn't even say she let, but she was so. I don't even want to say that she's delusional, but it was like, if it gave delusional, because she wasn't, in terms of him. He wanted her, he cared, but it was just like he undermined her a lot and her feelings a lot, and he kept speaking, saying, "Oh, I love you, I like you, I want you to be this to me, I want you to be that to me," but his actions was saying, "I want to mess with other people." I'm sorry, that's just what the actions was giving. It was definitely not. It wasn't coinciding with one another. The situation with Nicole and Kendall was messed up. It just broke out that Kendall broke up with Nicole. That situation with them was messed up. It was disgusting. With Kendall, what happened with Kendall, no one deserves to be exposed in that way. Nobody deserves to be leaked in that way. That was disgusting. I'm not even going to lie about that. But what I will also say is this. And I'm not saying that I don't understand. I get what Nicole is saying. Why did you lie about the scenario of the creation of that video? He told her basically that it was sent to an ex years ago, only to have found out that it wasn't years ago, and it was made before they went in on a dating, and before they went in, and it was on a date. It was from sending something on a dating app. I can understand her being pissed on that. Okay, I get that. And I get that she's been quiet, because I'm not gonna lie, she has been quiet before the reunion aired. Like right after the season ended, I could definitely say I ain't hear not one peep or word from her besides that one Instagram post. Well, now two, now that she's confirmed that they've broken up, but I haven't heard nothing since that. Before the reunion aired, I only heard one thing from her, and it was that post saying, please respect this and please give us time, and it's a lot going on. That was the only time we heard from her. And then the second time we've seen her or heard her was, I don't even think I heard her, but seen her in was when those pictures came out before the reunion even came out. That was the only time we've seen her in general. So she has kept quiet, and she definitely has got a lot of hate, because there was already assumptions that she was only with him for the money. So that was another thing that was looming around. And so I understand those elements of everything, but she really has to be very empathetic to his situation at the same time. Obviously, if somebody just got their phone back only to have found it out after all this has happened, they're on Love Island, they're in their own bubble. You got to realize when you I can already tell how the atmosphere of something like a show like this work. When you go into a place like this, especially a secluded island, and you're being recorded 24/7, and it's just this big paradise place where you're finding love, and on top of that, you don't have your phones. Everybody knows your phone is your world because you literally have access to the world. Am I wrong? And you get your phones taken away. You get these, other phones to take pictures and stuff like that and do specific stuff and stuff like that. And then the thing about I can tell is that when you're in a secluded environment like this, it feels like the world is just on pause, even though it's not. And we can literally see everything you're doing, but not all, because it's cut and edited. And we can literally see what you're doing, in those episodes. It may feel like your world is just like Earth has just paused, even though it hasn't. It's still going. And that's how it can feel in there. And then at the end, go home, and then your world resumes. You get your phone back. That's really your world, because like I said, that's where you really have access to the world, your phone. You get your device back, get all these notifications popping back, only to see that you on the news and trended on Twitter and all these other apps, and you found that you got leaked while you was inside the villa. That's embarrassing. And I only can imagine what his reaction was, because I know he was in shock to come back to something like that. I know he had to be in shock, and I know he probably did not lie purposefully, but because when you're in heightened emotions and you're embarrassed of something of this magnitude, of course you're gonna automatically lie because you just don't know what to do. And I know that sounds wrong, and I'm not defending lying, because like Serena said, certain people don't take lies. You lie to them once and they out. But she also believes in second chances, and she stated that, and I love that about her, because one thing Serena gonna do, she gonna stand on business. That's never not been a fact. And so Nicole just has to have empathy. Like, if something like that happens to me, yes, I got leaked, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I would be so embarrassed. I probably might go to another country. And I know y'all may say it's not even that big of a deal. It is that big of a deal. Don't nobody want to get something that, why would somebody want to have something that intimate leaked and stuff like that? And I know people probably might say you probably got that corner of the world to be like, well, why did he record the video? At the end of the day, it don't matter why he recorded the video. It's his phone. It's his body. It's his camera. If that's what he chooses to do, that's what he chooses to do. No one has the right to do, and whoever did it, that's disgusting, and that's just sick. That was bogus. Like, seriously. Now, another thing, like I said, with this whole situation, another thing that I most definitely agree with Serena, this conversation most definitely shouldn't have happened on this reunion. That was a conversation that should have most definitely been, the way he was choking up, and you can still see that this man was not like, he still isn't done processing that it happened to him. The way he is choked up, I mean, it's sad. It was sad to see, and she didn't have to put him on the spot like that. Like, it was so heartbreaking to see. It really was sad. And like Serena said, I get both sides, but it's like, you have to she needed to have at least a little bit more, like some type of compassion. It's like she just didn't show. And I get that she's been taking so much online hate, but it's like, who hasn't? I know for a fact Daniela, and I get that she felt like, okay, if you admit that you love someone, you're supposed to be able to tell them things. Okay, I get that. That is true. That's very true. You should be able to. But you also have to realize the extreme factors that had to play in this situation. I know that man was in shock to see that he was leaked like that. I was surprised too, because I found out through TikTok. And that's even more disgusting. Like, to see yourself trending on all these social media platforms because of something like that. Come on now. She got to give him some type of, like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I get both sides, but I also definitely have to have compassion for Kendall, because after the situation happened, you can definitely tell that Kendall's energy has changed a lot. Like, he first went up in there all, messy and geeked. Not trying to be mean to him, but he was very messy. And I know that he wanted the best for his boys, quotation marks, boys. But he went in there very geeked and happy and all that. And he came out of there just, like, down. Like, you could tell his energy was shifted down. And I felt so bad seeing that. And you can definitely tell that it took a lot on his mental health. And I wish he would have just understood that a little bit more. And like I said, I get her feelings as well. But it's like, come on now. Nicole, your body hasn't been leaked. You know what I'm saying? Your private parts haven't been leaked. I'm pretty sure if that was her, I know she would probably be humiliated. She probably wouldn't even want to come to the reunion. Like, come on. Like, so the fact that he was even able to show up at the reunion, though, is like, come on now. And then it was just so much that happened this reunion. It's like too much. And like I said, the hate that the Casa girls have gotten, obviously they don't deserve. They don't. But like Daniela, or I forgot her name, Andrea, she caused it on herself in terms of how the girls react. I'm not talking about the hate, but the way the girls reacted to her. She caused that to happen because she didn't have to speak on nothing. I'm not gonna lie, Leah was portrayed like she was portrayed of the definition of a bitch. That's how they portrayed her to be. She's like just a mean that, like, seriously. And it was disgusting. And I don't care how anybody feels about Leah, Serena, and Janae. You cannot tell me that they was not treated awful as well in terms of through the experiences that they in certain moments through the Love Island season. You can't tell me they weren't treated bad. You can't tell me. I know a lot of people. I give my condolences to Aaron's family, but Aaron did some messed up things. Kayla still looks confident. She still looks sweet, but you can tell that, and you can tell this in really all of them, that they've all changed. Like, you can really tell before and after. Before they entered in happy. After some of them found love and are still happy, but they're still stuck on like the end. Like, for example, with Serena. Serena does not like to be embarrassed. Okay, she does not like to be embarrassed. And that show, like, I could tell she was cringing so hard when she saw herself getting emotional and stuff, because she does. And I'm the same way. I don't like to be embarrassed, especially not on national TV at that. You know what I'm saying? And people don't want to see stuff like that. Same with Leah. She was she was embarrassed and portrayed horribly. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, they portrayed her in a specific way. And I'm just glad people really came to understand that this woman isn't as what people portrayed her to be. And Kayla, she went in confident, sweet, happy. Getting her, and at the end, that man emotionally wore her out. I mean, oh man, she wore her out. And like I said, Aaron has to realize, baby, I don't know how he act over there in the UK, or what in terms of how he deals with women and stuff like that. Baby, you can't be acting like that in the US of A. Okay? Though I don't know what standards you have in the UK with the women that you mess with over there with your 85, 75 bodies. But you can't be doing that over here in the US of A, because people ain't gonna take too kindly to that. And he had a lot of slick comments to say about our country. If you thought so badly, go back to King Charles. Go tell King Charles I said, hey, go back over there where your king is at. Go to your king. Shoot. You can't treat, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how you treat women over there, but you can't treat women over how you treat them over there over here, because it's not going to be the same reaction. And like I said, what he said about Serena pissed me off. Like, at the end of the day, everybody has strong emotions. Everybody has emotions toward the situation. He like, at the end of this day, I'm so glad Kayla got ready. She should have been broke up with him because he irritating. I'm not even gonna lie. Condolences to his loss, but his behaviors, he always talked about he loved her. I want to be this to you. I want to be that. And I mean, shoot, I was even rooting for them. Like, I loved them together. But his actions just steady kept proving otherwise. He didn't want her to do this, but he could do it. Oh, nah. No, baby. No. Go. You got to take that back to the UK. Revoke that passport. Because I just didn't get it. Revoke that passport. Revoke it. Because that was too much. That was too much. When it said that. Baby, revoke that passport. Revoke it. Shoot. Like, it was just too much. And I know the people said this reunion was born. I don't even want to talk about Rob because honestly, I get that Rob character, like his character is like very different. I get that, I understand that. But I just can't with Rob. I can't. Like, the things that he said about Leah, and I know he apologized for it, but the things that he said about Leah was disgusting. And he didn't even know the full story. And he just took everything that he was being told and just ran with it, just like Liv. And I'm glad Liv finally apologized, which should have been happened. But like, and Kayla, I'm glad they both. But that all should have been happened. Rob, I can't with that either. Like, no. It's just a no. With Janae is hilarious. I love Janae so much. Janae and Kenny I just love them so much. They are so amazing. And like I said, it was unfortunate what the Casa girls had to go through, but some of them Casa girls, they was doing a lot when they got out the house. They was. You can't tell me otherwise. They were doing a lot. A lot. And like I said, I think that everybody is amazing in their own right and don't deserve the hate that they receive. But hey, at the end of the day, the way that they dealt with certain things, so happy for Serena and Cordell. I just wish certain things didn't play how they did. But hey, like Rob said, I'm glad things went the way they did because now they're with who they're with. I'm glad that they is, because Leah and McGill are amazing. Love them. Definitely love them. They are so amazing. I love how Leah, Janae, and Serena back each other up. I could care less about what anybody says. The only thing that I really wish this reunion had, and honestly, it would have been complete for me if they would have just added Connor versus Janae. That would have been amazing to have seen. That would have been so awesome to see. That would have been the only missing component, and the reunion would have been really, really awesome. It was awesome because it was still hilarious, but when Janae said she was pregnant, I couldn't. Janae is hilarious, but I love three couples. I love the three couples. Serena, no shades, Nicole and Kendall. Nicole and Kendall just, I feel like they should have most definitely handled that situation off camera. Nicole just, I don't even know why she addressed that on the reunion. Like, that was just so inappropriate. And like I said, I get it. It was pent up. I understand that, but it's like that situation is obviously still delicate for him, and she should have at least respected that. Because at the end of the day, you wasn't leaked. You wasn't. So you don't get it. You don't understand it. And like I said, I'm not saying that they guarantee that he had to lie, but at the same time, he just got out. He just got his phone, and like, I really do get where she's coming from, though. I get it, but it's just like, she still has to have some sort of empathy towards him for that situation. Like, it's so much. It's so much. I just really wish we would have got Janae versus Connor, because that would have been so amazing. But it was definitely an amazing Love Island season. Enjoyed it. I just don't like how they portray Leah. I just really don't. It was like insane. Like, so they made it seem like this girl was making up every comment on this. Like, they was trying to make her really seem like she was crazy, like she was deluded, like she was a lunatic. They really tried to, like, steady calling this girl a liar when she was telling the information that she was being told, only to have found out that there was video proof, which I knew it was, that she didn't make it up. That was the 90-20 thing wasn't made up. Well, it was made up, but it wasn't her fault though, I meant to say. And then with the whole backseat thing made up. I'm sitting here trying to look. I'm like, where did Leah say the backseat? I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see where. I'm trying to see where where was she rooting for Andrea to leave? I was just waiting. I'm just sitting here waiting, like, dang, it don't take this long to root for her to leave. And I'm like, just steady kept lying on this woman. It was irritating. And like Janae said, keep that girl name out y'all mouth. Like, seriously, steady having this girl name in their mouth, like, so irritating. It was. I see why she's so done with that season. It was just so much drama. But I really wish we would have got Janae versus Connor, because I don't know if y'all peeped this, but Serena, I remember when Connor was telling the story about they was hunting something, and Serena was like, yeah, Cordell gets around. I'm like, yeah. I was like, that was the only little shade that I caught. I wanted more. Connor was talking mess too. He deserved it too. I don't know if she was trying to be, cause her man or something, but I just wish she would have got on him as well. But it was still a good reunion. I just wish that one bit would have been in there, because that whole last 10-15 minutes of the episode could have been dedicated to that. That's what it could have been really dedicated to. But hey, they need to release a raw, unfiltered, or what is it called? Unedited or something. Because I needed more. But yeah. It was still an amazing reunion. I still enjoy it. And yeah, thank y'all for listening in. I hope you enjoyed today's ep. You already know what to do. It was never nothing new. And yeah, bye-bye, y'all. We're going to end out to this. Yeah, that was just such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. It was so disgusting. Expected so much more from her.